APA formatting got you on the edge? Relax. This video will take you step by step through formatting your APA style document perfectly. We'll walk you through the format of the 4 major sections of your paper: the title page, the abstract, the main body, and references. Let's get started with the formatting of your document in APA style. We'll get started with a blank Word document. From the Insert tab, click on Page Break to create 2 pages. Select Times New Roman 12 as your font, and then check that the default margins are 1 inch, which is standard for Word. From the Home tab, click the Paragraph Settings button. The paragraph box will open. Change the spacing before and after your paragraphs to 0 point and the line spacing to double. Then click OK. Those are the basic settings. Now let's talk about the running head and page numbers. APA style requires what's called a running head on the title page and on each page of the document. Access the header of your document by double-clicking in the area at the top of the page. The Design tab will open. Click the box for Different First Page in the Options section located at the top of the screen. Go to the left-hand side of the screen to insert a page number. Then type running head, and your title all in caps next to the page number. I'm going to title this sample paper Mapping the Expansion of Coyotes. Press the Tab key to move the page number to the right-hand margin. Check that your first page header looks like this. The following pages of your paper need to have the same brief title from page 1, but without the words running head, and they will have page numbers on every page. So to do that, click on the header area of the second page. Go to the left-hand side of the screen to insert the page number again. This time, page number 2 will appear. Type your title all in caps next to the page number. Press the Tab key twice to move the page number to the right-hand margin. The rest of the pages will have your title only without the words running head and correct pagination in the header, just like this. Okay, so far so good. Now let's finish this title page. Double-click in the body of the page. Hit Enter about 3 or 4 times. Type your paper's title on the first line, center it, and then hit Enter. Now type your name, hit Enter, and finally your institution. Each of these is on its own line and centered. Notice that the title uses normal title capitalization, meaning uppercase and lowercase letters. APA guidelines also say that the title should be no longer than 12 words. That's probably more than enough to give your reader a good idea of what your paper is about. If your instructor requires it, you may add what's called an author's note on the cover. You won't need this for most papers, but if you do, just hit Enter a few more times, type author's note, center it, and add your comments underneath. An abstract is not included in every paper, but if you're asked to include one, you'll write a brief 5 to 7 sentence or about 150 to 250 word summary of your work. This will be included on page 2 of your paper under the centered heading Abstract. When you're ready to begin typing your paper, and this will be on either page 2 or 3 depending on whether or not you used an abstract, you will type the essay title again, centered at the top of the page. That's it for special headings. The References page begins on a separate page and will have references centered at the top. All references will be double-spaced and they use a hanging indent. This means the first line's at the margin and all the lines after that are indented. To create a hanging indent, highlight the reference, make sure you're on the Home tab, and then click the Paragraph Settings button in the Paragraph section. In the indentation area, go to Special and use the down arrow to select Hanging, then click OK. URLs will not be underlined, so you want to right-click and choose Remove Hyperlink to fix that. Perfect. Now you've got a perfectly formatted APA paper. Watch our other videos to learn about formatting the in-text citations and your references page, and check our resources or come see us in the Writing Center if you have any questions.